1. Hook. Imagine waking up one morning to find out that a single AWS setting has cost your startup 100,000 rupees overnight. It's a nightmare, right? 2. The real problem: startups often operate under tight budgets. One small misconfiguration can lead to financial disaster. Knowing what to look for can save you a lot of money and frustration. 3. The simple explanation: AWS is a powerful tool, but it can be complicated. You have various services, each with its own pricing model. This complexity means that little mistakes can quickly escalate. The key is understanding the settings that can impact your costs. One of the most significant settings to be aware of is the auto-scaling configuration. 4. Real-world example. Let's dive into a real-world scenario. A startup, let's call it TechNest, was gaining traction. They decided to scale their application to handle increased traffic. They enabled auto-scaling for their EC2 instances without fully understanding the limits. Initially, everything looked great. The application handled traffic well, but they set the minimum instances to 1 and the maximum to 50. On a particularly busy day, traffic spiked, and the auto-scaling feature kicked in. Within hours, TechNest had 50 EC2 instances running, costing them 2,000 rupees per instance per month. By the end of the week, their bill skyrocketed to 100,000 rupees. They didn't realize that auto-scaling would continue to provision new instances as long as it detected high traffic, leading to runaway costs. 5. What to do instead? You can avoid situations like TechNest by following this step-by-step framework. Step 1. Understand your traffic patterns. Analyze your application's traffic. Identify peak and off-peak hours. Use AWS CloudWatch to monitor historical data. Step 2. Set realistic auto-scaling limits. Determine a reasonable maximum number of instances based on your traffic patterns. For example, if your highest traffic day has never exceeded 20 instances, set the maximum to 25. Step 3. Configure scaling policies. Use target tracking scaling policies instead of simple scaling policies. This allows AWS to adjust instances based on specific metrics, like CPU utilization. Set a target CPU utilization of around 60% to balance performance and cost. Step 4. Implement alerts. Set up AWS budgets to alert you when costs exceed a certain threshold. For instance, alert at 10,000 rupees or 50% of your expected monthly budget. Use CloudWatch alarms for instance counts. For example, set an alert if instances exceed 30. Step 5. Regularly review your settings. Schedule weekly or monthly reviews of your AWS settings. This will help you catch any misconfigurations early. Use the AWS Cost Explorer to analyze your spending and identify anomalies. 6. Common mistakes. Mistake 1. Ignoring basic monitoring. Fix. Always enable CloudWatch monitoring. It provides critical insights into your usage patterns. Mistake 2. Setting high auto-scaling limits. Fix. Set conservative limits based on historical data. This prevents runaway scaling. Mistake 3. Lack of alerts. Fix. Implement budgeting and cost alerts in AWS. Catch costs before they spiral. Mistake 4. Not understanding pricing models. Fix. Familiarize yourself with the pricing models of services you use. AWS offers a pricing calculator to help estimate costs. Mistake 5. Forgetting about idle resources. Fix. Regularly check for unused resources, like EC2 instances or EBS volumes. Terminate or downsize them. 7. Quick checklist before you hit that launch button. Run through this quick checklist. Have you analyzed your traffic patterns? Are your auto-scaling limits set conservatively? Have you implemented alerts for unexpected costs? Did you review the pricing models for your services? Are there any idle resources in your account? 8. Summary plus CTA. Today, we uncovered how a single AWS setting led to a shocking 100,000 rupee bill for a startup. By understanding your traffic, setting realistic limits, and monitoring your costs, you can prevent this from happening to you. If you found this information helpful, please comment below with your experiences or questions. Don't forget to subscribe for more insights on cloud computing and AWS best practices. Remember, knowledge is power, but application is key. Bonus practical tip: If you're unsure what to pick, start with the simplest option that ships today. Then measure for 7 days, latency, errors, deploy time, and cost. Only upgrade when metrics force the decision, not fear.